Hello everybody, it's Braden here from the T-Storm Chasers, just coming to you with a new weather video. Today is Thursday, July 10th. We're going to be going over the severe weather risk for tonight in the southern portions of our region, and then a quick look at your forecast for the rest of the day. So we're going to get right into that after an ad from RF Custom Construction, so roll the ad.
Everybody is looking for the perfect roof. You're only one call away. We're RF Custom Construction, and we've been transforming roofs in Sioux Falls since 2011. Our custom designs and quality craftsmanship redefine what a roof can be. And it's all about you, your style, your satisfaction. Ready to get started? Call us today at 605-366-9790. RF Custom Construction, custom designs redefined.
So thank you very much for RF Custom Construction for sponsoring today's video, and we're just going to hop right into what's happening right now. So right now down to the south and for some of our southern counties in South Dakota, and then majority are actually pretty much all of northeastern Nebraska here, and then extreme western portions of Iowa here. We do have a tornado watch here that goes until 10 o'clock. Main threats with that are going to be the threat for a tornado, also 75-mile-an-hour winds possible, and 2-inch in diameter hail for that. So over the next few hours here, we're going to be watching just for the threat of tornadoes, especially within the first couple of hours when these storms start to pop off and get severe. So right now we do have a few storms that are looking pretty gnarly here in the northeastern parts of Nebraska here, just to the south of Hartington, just to the north of Norfolk right there, and then over by Pender as well. Then we have some more storms starting to form over near the O'Neill, Neely, Plainview area in that region there. So let me just press play on this. Let me just show you what they've been doing here. We see that new development back here towards Neely, and then also this development into a line just to the north of Norfolk as well. These storms have kind of popped up over the past about hour or so, just on the heels of this MCS, this low-grade MCS that's moving through parts of southeastern South Dakota, almost up to Sioux Falls area, and then into western Iowa there, into northwestern Iowa as well. So that will push out, and these storms will start to form. Within the first couple of hours, they will be strong to severe and capable of being tornado makers. And then as we move on to into the night, I would guess that there would be an extension into most of Iowa here for severe thunderstorm watch, just because of a wind gust event. And we'll go through that in our models here in a minute. But I do want to get into the day one outlook here. This is our Storm Prediction Center day one outlook here. They moved it a little bit more to the east here. Now includes almost to Des Moines there. Does include Clay and Union counties in South Dakota, and then Dakota, Dixon, those counties over towards the Sioux City area. It goes as far north here as about Sioux Center there in Sioux County, but the main threats with this is going to be the tornado threat. Going into our tornado threat here, we do have a 5% tornado risk for the area here. Union, Clay, Sioux, Woodbury, Plymouth counties, all of that involved. We also do have a 15% significant chance of hail here, and that's for that area over there. When these storms start to get going, they are capable of producing hail and tornadoes, but as the night shifts along, we'll be looking at more at a strong wind event. And that is also one of the reasons why they did upgrade that to an enhanced risk. Pretty much right where this 30% wind probability is here is where that enhanced risk is. So pretty much what I was talking about earlier, the moist air mass ahead of it over the Central Plains, there is a low near the Nebraska-Colorado border. So that air mass is what we're looking at to see the severe weather out of. Thunderstorms that develop near the surface low will encounter strong, unstable, and moderately sheared environment supportive of initial supercells capable of all hazards. So those first cells that do pop up, they will become supercells, and then this should quickly grow upscale, so into a big line like we saw last night that came through the Sioux Falls area and push towards the east. So The main threat with this, pretty much past the 8 o'clock time frame, it just gives, given when these storms do form, if those storms over near Norfolk are going to be the main events and they do start to create the tornadoes and the hail, then within probably the next few hours of me releasing this video, so probably about the 7 to 8 time frame is going to be probably peak severe time for all hazards. And then as we move later on into the night, probably that 10 o'clock time frame is when we completely see that tornado activity cease. That probability just falls through the floor, and we will see more of just a wind event. So getting into your day 2 here, we do have that marginal risk for the Sioux Falls, Yankton, Brookings, Sioux City, all the way out towards almost Pierre. And that's just for the probability of some of the storms firing up and moving towards the area later on in the evening on Friday. We will go through that with your model runs as well. So 4 panel for this, we have 2% tornado outlook in southeastern Iowa, and then we have a 5% hail and wind outlook for our area as well. So getting into our main forecast before we get to the model runs here. Today, until 7 o'clock, 86 here in Sioux Falls, 93 up there in Aberdeen, 94 down towards the Pierre area, and 87 in Rapid City there. Getting into our overnight lows, 66 in Sioux City and Sioux Falls, 65 also there in Aberdeen, 66 over in Pierre, and 65 in Rapid City. Getting into your Friday, 88 here in Sioux Falls, 86 in Sioux City, 83 over in Aberdeen, and kind of right at the river to the north of Pierre is going to be our border mark between the 80s and 70s. So 84 in the Pierre area, and then 74 over in Rapid City. So mild temperatures tomorrow for West River pretty much. If you get down towards like the winter area, it's going to be pretty hot, but as you get sort of over towards like Pine Ridge and those areas, you will see that cool down take effect. So getting into our overnight, into our Saturday morning here, 62 in Sioux City, 60 in Sioux Falls, 55 over in Aberdeen, 55 also down there in Pierre, and 52 in Rapid City. Getting into our Saturday during the day, 81 in Sioux City, 82 in Sioux Falls, 83 in Aberdeen, 88 out in Pierre, and 86 in Rapid City. So a little bit of a warm up from your Friday. So it will be a pretty nice day there on Saturday for you guys out there West River. So getting into our model runs. So I'm going to take you through 2 different model runs. I'm going to take you through the next 18 hours with the HRRR, which is our high resolution rapid refresh model. Refreshes every hour, so I'll have the most recent model for you guys. And then the North American model, which is the one that we are on right now. The North American model pictures out the next 60 hours on the most recent data that we have. So we're just going to go through that and show you guys what's going on here. So right now, this is the noon time frame, so this was more than a few hours ago. There is that line of storms that we're showing here, and there is that working through pretty much all of Iowa there. So it's showing that storms would form around the 6 o'clock time frame. They're already formed right now, but they aren't severe at this point. So the North American model does just say, hey, we're going to have a storm here, and then within the next couple of hours, it'll just be one big line here going through like the Sioux City area, over towards Denison, into the Des Moines area about the 10 o'clock time frame there. So pushing this along here into our Friday, this is Friday here at 6 in the morning, getting into our noon time frame, some scattered showers across western South Dakota there, and there is those storms starting to fire there for our Friday. This is 6 o'clock time frame. Storms just to the north of the Sioux Falls area, over towards Brookings, maybe even Watertown. Those will be scattered, and it's kind of just a toss-up how they form. We do have a pretty okay environment in terms of severe weather. It's just that there is a little bit of a cap in place to kind of limit that, especially near the Sioux Falls area. So pushing this farther towards the Saturday time frame. This is 6 a.m. here on Saturday. Showers just to the south of Sioux City there, making our way into Saturday at noon. Pretty clear for most of the region here, and then getting into our 6 o'clock time frame there on Saturday, clear as well. So that is a good look at the next 60 hours, but we're going to look here at the HRRR. That will kind of help us out here. It does show that arcing segment here that we have going on right now currently. Pretty good comparison to the radar right now is what this is doing here. It's a little bit behind, but that's okay. So shows that arcing segment kind of moving towards the Sioux Falls area, and then all those storms start to pop up and then move their way to the east. Now this doesn't show a Boeing line as well, but it does give us a better look at what those individual cells could be. So pretty okay look at this point. I'm gonna go 1 hour behind, see what that kind of gives us. There's that arcing segment again, those storms firing, and then a little bit better of a Boeing segment there, those pushing off to the east, but still not as great. So we'll take that HRRR with a grain of salt, but I think the North American model pretty much modeled it out pretty well for us. So thank you guys for watching. I don't really have anything else for you guys. Me and AJ will be in the studio for the rest of the night covering the severe weather. So if we need to, we will go live with all your weather needs later on tonight as these storms start to grow and get worse. We will be here for you guys as the night goes along. So thank you very much for watching and have a great rest of your day.